What is up, people? Back again with another video. This time a day in my life in Marbella, Spain. A realistic day in my life. What I actually get up to on a day-to-day basis. I want to take you with me and show you everything I do, from all the way from my morning routine and what I do in the morning, to trading, to how I train, and how I go about the rest of my day. Let's get into it and I'll show you what I get up to. Amazing. Just out here with my dogs. It's like we get this whole beach to ourselves every single morning. It's the best thing ever. They love it. They run around. Always go for a swim every day as well. And it's really cold, the water, but it's so good for you, of course, when it's cold. We all know that cold water is really good. But look at this. Look at that. They love it. Beautiful sunrise. It's about 8 a.m. It's really dark here until like 8:30, which is a bit of a change because I'm from Australia where it's light at like 5 a.m. Got my building behind me. What a, like how better to start your day. How better to start your day. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a swim now, and then we'll start some trading for the day. That's the trading station. Beach right there. Laptop. It rained a bit last night, so it's a bit wet there. As you can see, just watching gold, taking out a support level, coming into this area here. That's my long area. But yeah. How about that for a trading station? Look at that. Every day. Really can't beat it. Alright, I'm off to my Muay Thai session. I love Muay Thai because it's so hard and you push yourself out of your comfort zone. Like you literally can't breathe. And then they're telling you kick, punch. Like, you know, you're fully immersed in the experience and you can't really stop. Like you have to force yourself to keep going through all the pain, and that's why I love it so much, as well as it's very spiritual to me too, because what I like about it is that, and look at this, bit of rain now, but I don't know if you can even see that. But yeah, so off to Muay Thai session. I'll take you with me. I'll show you some highlights, some what we actually get up to. I like to keep fit. I like to keep healthy, and it makes me feel good. And if I feel good, then I'm able to perform. I'm able to trade well. I'm able to do well in business as well. So that's why I'm always out there working hard and making sure that these things are going to translate into your life. So the more you work out, the better your life is going to be. Whether it be with your work, whether it be other things, your relationships. I think everything has a knock-on effect. It's just like meditation and breath work, which I love to do, has a knock-on effect to the work and a knock-on effect to the exercise, which has a knock-on effect on everything else. So it's like one big circle. It's like one big cycle that you've got to continue to nurture and continue to build on. But once you do, you're going to find a flow state that you've never had before, and it's quite an amazing feeling because you feel like you can accomplish anything. This is my Muay Thai gym here. I already know that it's going to be a tough session. My guy puts me through an absolute workout every single time I come here. This is just a look around the gym. It's very, very nice. I've been training here for 2 months while I've been in Marbella and absolutely loving it. I've really improved my skills a lot, and it's all thanks to my trainer. He's been amazing, to be honest. As you can see, no light training, we go hard. We go really hard. So today we had this beautiful gold trade. I'll show you the trade now. You can see 1 to 2 risk to reward. We're targeting liquidity, and it was a beautiful 5.3k USD. You can see that 5.3k banked. Very nice day. Pays for lunch, pays for the lifestyle. I'm going to show you a breakdown of this trade when I get back into my apartment on my computer. Hopefully you can learn a lot from that too. All right, so I'm back home, so I'm going to explain this entry that I took today, which netted me 5.3k. Now, if we look at the charts here on gold, we're going to go back to the weekly time frame. We'll start right at the top. So I jump on the weekly, and we can see that we're very, very, very bullish to the upside. You can see that we had these last 3 weeks, well, 3 weeks before the last three, where we just had this massive bullish candles, and now we had that slowing down of price. That slowing down of price means a lot of traders are going to be looking for retracement. However, that's not always what happens. If I jump down to the daily now, we can see that we're starting to step down bearish, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So looking at it now, we have a huge resistance level and liquidity area that's been built up here. So what I'm actually looking for is a buy into that. That's my actual bias, because I like to go against the majority of traders. Now, if I jump down into the 4 hour, we can clearly see that we have this big push down from this high to this low, and we start to make our way up. We then have an internal break of structure right there. So this break of structure to the downside, also what that has done is taken out a support level. So that's an even better bias for a buy to look into potentially targeting this demand zone. But if it's going to come into this demand zone, you can see that we have a big resistance level here, and all this is a huge resistance level, which is also the all-time high on gold. So that's actually why I'm actually targeting and where I'm looking for price to go. If I jump down to the hourly, we can see that big push down. We can see that the liquidity has been taken, and we can see that price is now coming into what? A supply zone right here. So as price comes in, I'm looking for my confirmations to get into a trade. If I go to the 15, we can see that we definitely have another resistance level here. And so it made sense that price would go and take that out. So I needed to look for a trade here off of a rejection of this supply zone. If I jump down into the 1 minute, you can see that my entry is simple. And it is when price comes up, rejects the supply, does this push to the downside, enticing sellers into the market. And that's when I jumped in. This one had a 15 pip stop, and the target was actually to go here to take this high out and this liquidity and the resistance level. However, after price sort of consolidated for so long here, and then within 3 minutes, we're at a 1 to 2. I actually closed that trade. This was a trade that I gave as a signal to my free signal room also, so they were able to take this trade alongside me and profit with me as well. But as you can see, it was a beautiful move, and it hit our target, and that's essentially it. It then goes to go clear out that liquidity. So, could have held, but again, after being in consolidation for like 15, 20 minutes, like literally side to side consolidation with a small stop loss, that's a long time. Then we finally made a move. I thought, you know what, let's just close out. Let's take our profit. And that was it. Very, very simple trade. 1 to 2 risk to reward. And the profit was very nice. So great trade for the day. Great trade to continue on with this day as well. So another great one in the books. And, we will look for the next one. Opportunity might come in New York session. It might not. Either way, we've made money and we're happy. And this is where I live. This is the backyard area, you could say, because there's like no one here because everyone's either, got holiday houses here and they've left for the winter, gone back to wherever they're from, or it's just less tourists at the moment, which is actually really, really nice. You can see how nice it is. It feels like I have this whole thing to myself. I'm often out here with my dogs, and it literally feels like our own little paradise. You can see how nice the pool is, how aesthetic everything is. I really love coming out here and just breathing and just being kind of with myself and really just focusing and resetting, especially if I'm doing a lot of work, resetting and getting back to the flow state. Look at these guys, so tired. All we have to do is throw the ball around with them. Look at them, they're getting excited because the camera's out now. All you have to do is throw the ball around with them for a few minutes every day, and they are going to look like that after about 15 minutes. I'm not going to throw it again because I really think they should get some rest. But as you can see, they just love it here. They love nature. They are nature boys. they liked Dubai and they liked living on the Palm because there was a bit of nature trails, well, more or less like a running track with some trees and stuff. But there's nothing like nature like what you see out here. This is what real nature is. So moving to Dubai, I will be there in 12 days from today, day of filming, but long term, I don't think I will stay there because personally I'm a nature boy just like these dogs are, and I like to do things like this, and Dubai just doesn't have this sort of green, you know what I mean? It's just different. It's all man-made nature instead of real. Not that I don't love Dubai, I do. I think it's an amazing place. But for me, if I was to choose one place in the world, what I'm really attracted to at the moment is Southeast Asia. So that's something where I think I'll end up next. All right, dinner time. Going to a beautiful restaurant called Lenya, one of Marbella best restaurants. But first, of course, we got to have the fit check. As you can see, looking fresh. I'll tell you what I've got on here. So this is an Amiri shirt. I got some iced out chains, which I'll show you in a second closer up. I have the Rolex Datejust, the diamond baguette wedding band, shoes, Louis Vuitton. The pants, I think they're from Zara. And let's get a close up on these diamonds. I love these. VVS quality, really good. One's bigger. Just arrived, about to go eat some good food. I'll show you what I get now in a sec. Let's go. These burgers are 3-star Michelin burgers. Crazy, they are the best burgers I have ever had. You got this cannelloni thing, which is again, absolutely amazing. And how can you beat beef carpaccio? It is so good. All right guys, just finished dinner, feeling amazing after that meal. Thank you so much for coming on a day with me. This is just a typical day in my life, what I actually get up to, a realistic day of AJ currency. I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll do the exact same thing again. But make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you want to keep these coming, and I'll keep sending these out for you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.